As always, I'll start by removing the bottom case. I'll carefully take out 5 Phillips screws and use my plastic pry tool to detach the bottom case from the palm rest. This process is fairly simple. Once the bottom case is removed, we get a full view of the internal components. First, I'll disconnect the battery and remove 4 Phillips screws. In the lower right corner, you would be able to find the battery's part number. Next, I will remove memory RAM caddy and disconnect 2 replaceable memory RAM sticks. By removing just one screw, you can also pull out the SSD drive and the Wi-Fi card. Here is a CMOS battery in case you need to replace it. Now I'll disconnect the cooling heatsink and fan. Be sure to unplug the fan from the motherboard first. If you are replacing the heatsink, don't forget to reapply thermal paste before reassembly for better and proper performance. Moving on, I'll begin detaching the motherboard by removing all connected cables and screws. Once the board is out, you can clearly see that CPU processor is soldered directly to the motherboard, and near the memory RAM slot you would be able to see replacement part number. Next, I'll detach the speakers and the separate daughter board. If this board fails or breaks, it's relatively easy to replace. And now I'll move to detach the LCD hinges. Once I successfully removed the palm rest, and since the laptop had a broken LCD screen, I have decided to disassemble it fully to show you the internal structure. Normally, I would recommend replacing the complete display assembly as it's more cost effective and requires fewer repairs. If you are doing that, here's the part number of the screen. And finally, here's a look at the inside of the back cover. Peace.